Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Sarah and I film all sorts of videos about post-grad life, productivity, and I also love tech. But today's video is a little bit different because today I am sharing some advice about resignation letters from someone who wrote one 3 months post-grad. So if you're new here and may have not been following my journey since I graduated from UF, because a lot of my UF videos are where a lot of my audience comes from, you may not know that almost a year ago I was working a part-time job and I had a full-time job opportunity come up, and in August of last year I had to write a resignation letter for my part-time job, and this was something that I had never done before. So, you know, it was crazy and scary and I didn't know how my manager was going to react or anything like that, but it honestly was a part of the post-grad journey that I never really expected. I mean, who knew I was going to accept a job immediately post-grad and then 3 months later find a full-time job that had so many benefits that I just knew I had to take it. Let me give you a little bit of backstory. I graduated from college May of 2021. I started working part-time May 10th of 2021, I think. Then I worked in that job for 3 months. Now I was part-time, but I was working about 30 hours a week, sometimes more, sometimes less. I was guaranteed at least 20, but I was working sometimes more depending on where I was needed. I had this job for May, June, July, and the beginning of August, and it was part-time, and you know, I was keeping my options open. Basically it paid the bills and it was exactly what I needed. I was planning on sticking around, I really was. And then, you know what they say, if you make plans, God laughs. Well, boy was he laughing, because then all of a sudden this full-time position comes up. It's a perfect role for me to get my kind of feet wet in marketing for a business, and well, the rest is history. So I had to resign from my job. I found a job that was full-time with benefit, paid more than my current job per hour, saved me a ton, I cannot hold up 4 fingers, saved me a ton on gas, and number 5, it was in my field of what I was passionate about, like marketing, marcoms, let's put it that way, which is short for marketing and communications. But anyway, so that is what I had to do. This job opportunity came up and I could not pass it up. When it came time to resign from my job, I did what anyone else would do. I Googled it and I found so many different things, and I was like, okay. So I took all the advice that I found and I'm like, let me just do something that's short and sweet and to the point, because that's just how I am. Although that's kind of funny I say that because I can ramble for on and on in these videos, but anyway. So I wanted to share the 3 tips that I used to write my resignation letter, and then I'm gonna actually show you guys what my resignation letter looked like when I went to give it to my boss at the time. So there's that. So the first one is keep it professional but short and sweet. Obviously don't yammer on and on. I mean, unless you've been at the company for like 20 years, then more power to you and you're retiring. But personally for me, because it was such a short duration, I didn't want to yammer on and on. I kept it short, sweet, and professional. Number 2, as far as the reason for resigning, I was honest. I said, you know, I have come across an opportunity, full-time opportunity in the marketing communications field, and when I was interviewing for the position, I had mentioned that that was something I was passionate about, something I wanted to do, and that this job that I currently had was kind of an entry level. Maybe I was going to stay with the company and go that direction, but there wasn't enough time for me to really do that because this opportunity came up. And then finally, I also made sure to thank my employer for the opportunity and made sure that, you know, because I really did enjoy the job. Like, I really did. And like I said, the full-time opportunity came up and I was like, I cannot pass this up. Like, this is too good to be true. So that's exactly what I did. And there's that. So now I want to actually show you what I wrote. So hold on one second. Let me go grab my laptop and we can dive right into that. So here I have my handy dandy work laptop. Ooh, you can see all fingerprints over this. This is the 14-inch MacBook Pro that I bought for my job. So I'm gonna go ahead and screen record. Give me just a brief moment. All right, so I started with the date. I did use my own letterhead, of course, too, and which is not shown here for privacy reasons, but I started with the date and then I wrote it out to my manager and the address, you know, like you would a letter. And I said, I would like to notify you that I am resigning from my position with the company as blank with effective August 18th, 2021. And I said, this is not an easy decision, but I have found a full-time job closer to my field of marketing and communications. And then I wrote, I have gained so much here and have enjoyed working with you and the team. I am very grateful for all that I have learned here and wish you and the team the best. Short, simple, and to the point, and that was it. I worked out my 2 weeks at that point, and I was so excited to start my next job, and the rest is history. So I really just wanted to share that with you guys because honestly, I never expected to be doing that post-grad, but you know, like I said, you make plans, God laughs, clearly. And so I just wanted to offer that short and sweet advice for how to write a resignation letter when the time comes, because my channel has all been based on advice, especially UF and college related and all that. So I figure why not share this, because this is part of my journey and I wanted to, if anyone else is going through this currently, offer a glimmer of hope and advice for if it's something that you need to do. I never expected to be leaving this job when I did, and then this full-time job opportunity came up and I thought, wow, it was a really tough decision, but I ended up accepting the role I'm in now, and here we are a year later almost. So but yeah, there's that, and I'm doing so much more than just marketing here. So that being said, I wanted to end this video on a high note and say I hope that anyone who might be going through this might see a glimmer of hope in this video and kind of have some advice as far as what to do. Again, you search YouTube and you find all these pros videos on how to write it. You search Google and find the same thing, but from someone who actually turned in one and has a story to share about it, I think that's a little bit more meaningful in my opinion. And if I were someone who were searching for this, I would want to find this video. So that's why we're here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!